Hello, and welcome to Student Voice. I'm Chris Rentzsch. College is already hard enough, but with a disability, it gets a lot harder. Thankfully, there are faculty on campus who can help. With us today is Wanda Gocher-Johnson, Coordinator for Disabilities Support Services.
Hello, Chris.
So, what do you do to help students with disabilities?
Well, Disability Support Services, we are there to assist students with disabilities in eliminating some of the barriers that may be caused by their disability. And so we put in place modifications and auxiliary aids to assist them with that task. For example, one of the most common accommodations would be extended time for testing. So students with different types of disabilities, it could be visual impairments, it could be learning disabilities, other types of disabilities that may necessitate more time to read and process information and answer questions. So extended time testing would be a modification that would be put in place for those students to eliminate that barrier of them running out of time when testing. There are different types of accommodations and modifications we put in place for those students. So that's our primary task, to eliminate those barriers that may impede their ability to demonstrate what they know and what they can do.
Okay. And how can parents get involved?
Well, many of our students are right out of high school, so some of them, they're not aware of what their disability is. They may not be aware of different types of accommodations that have really benefited them. The parents have observed their students. The parents sometimes have more information that we need, because when the student comes in to register with Disability Support Services, they have to bring in documentation of the disability. It needs to document the functional limitations caused by the disability. And they need to be able to talk to us to tell us, well, how is this limiting? So yes, you have an impairment. Somebody could have a vision impairment. How is the vision impairment limiting? Can you see print at all? Do you need Braille? Do you need large print because you can see some print? Do you need audio? So we need to understand, how is this limiting, so we can determine the best way to accommodate you. So sometimes the parents can provide us with a lot more information than the student can, especially for our young 17, 18, 19-year-old students. So they can be very helpful. Also, college is an adjustment. Some of the accommodations students received in K through 12, because you're under a special education law, those go away. So there are adjustments that need to be made, because you will receive some accommodations, but some you may not receive. So the parent can work with their student really to help them adjust to this new phase in their education. So they can be very helpful.
Okay. And what are the benefits?
The benefits of working with Disability Support Services, well, to eliminate those barriers. You know, as I said, if you come in and you have a vision impairment and you're not able to see standard print, well, we're going to provide you with alternative text and audio in Braille, in large print. So the benefit for that student is that now I can read my textbook, now I can read the test, and I can demonstrate what I know. If I can't read the test or see the test, I'm not going to be able to demonstrate what I know, and I'm not going to be able to learn. Our students who are deaf or hard of hearing, who communicate either through American Sign Language, or they communicate with captioning, which is live captioning in the classroom, those students aren't able to hear or hear well what's being said in the classroom. Well, if they have that assistance, that interpreter in the classroom, now they're going to be able to hear what's going on in the classroom and understand. So it's going to benefit their ability to learn. It's going to benefit their ability to demonstrate what they know. And that's true also for extended time testing. Any student who processes information slower, reads slower, has a difficult time seeing, and they need more time to read it, they're going to be able to demonstrate their knowledge if they have that time, as opposed to going into the classroom, taking that test, and then they're running out of time to complete their test simply because they process information slower. So the benefit will be the positive student learning outcomes. This student would be able to learn and demonstrate what they've learned, would be able to successfully pass those classes and earn their degree.
And what are the office hours for Disability Support Services?
Well, we are located in the Student Center, room 113. We are open Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. until 5:30. And then on Friday, we close at 4:30 like most offices on campus. Students can call to schedule appointments with us. We do take walk-in appointments. And we also provide testing services. So for our students who receive any accommodation for testing, such as the extended time or reduced distraction, or testing alternative formats like audio or braille or large print, they test in our office. And so they would be testing during those office hours. And they would need to schedule an appointment for testing. We can sometimes accommodate walk-in testing, but an appointment is best. But for initial intakes to register with our office, we can accommodate walk-in and appointments.
Okay, thank you. Well, that's it for this episode of Student Voice. For more information about Disability Support Services, visit www.chattanoogastate.edu. Have a great day.